Hi there, my lovely Piscean, and here is your reading for July, or for the next month whenever you're viewing this video. Well, we are in the middle of July as it is. So let's have a look what the energies are. And I am feeling that we are in a month which more likens to the Mad March hare than the jovial July here. And it feels like, you know, there's so much up and down feeling. Everything seems to be out of whack. Everything seems to be weird and wonderful, and the world is turned upside down is what I feel to say here. However, we are stabilizing is what the energies are saying to me, and we can look forward to being able to manage everything that's going on around us really well, considering is what I want to say. Let's have a look what the cards are showing. First with the Sufi Wisdom deck. Let's have a look. Okay, listen to advice. This says guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Now the guidance could be from anybody in your vicinity here, or it could be your higher guidance, you know, from your guides, from your angels, from your ancestors, which, you know, whoever you look to here. It could be from the divine. It could be your own higher self is what I want to say here, but there's some thoughts, and you know, that you have to really look at for some sort of advice on moving forward here. You know, it's got the purples here, which is a spiritual awareness here. So there's this sense, Pisces, of you looking to trust your intuition as well, is what I want to say, which you as a Piscean is very good at, you know, looking at your intuition and feeling everything from your heart center. Okay, do not be frustrated. Okay, so that there may be this feeling of frustration around you. Let go and feel peaceful. That's easier said than done, I know, but this feeling that you are raising your vibration and looking from a higher standpoint here, and viewing everything from a different perspective here is important. And you know, this will let you let go of something and let it be, let it happen in its own natural timing to be put right if it's something that you feel is not right, is what I feel to say here. You know, look from that higher point of view, you know, and they're showing me the eagle here from an eagle's perspective, and you will see things that you're not currently seeing, is what I feel to say here. So if you can meditate or just go into yourself like a true Piscean can, and you will see something from a different point of view that will help you, is what I feel to say here. Okay, what else do we have here with the angels and ancestors cards? Let's have a look. Okay, we have winter, take care of your needs. So this is the time, I want to say double downing on something here, on looking after yourself, is what I feel to say here. So it feels to me like you've not been resting like you should, that you've been rushing around, doing stuff, doing too much. And this feeling of having to take care of yourself more and not really looking at what everybody else needs but what you need yourself here, lovely Pisces, and really honing in on your skills of caring and nurturing yourself here, is what I feel to say. Okay, we also have animal guardian. Okay, trust your instincts. So it's time to and here we have the owl on here. You know, this is your wisdom, and this is really time to trust your instincts, trust your own inner wisdom, trust your own inner guidance. You know, again, looking from the perspective of your intuition here. So always trust that first thought that comes to your mind when you're looking to follow your intuition here. And one more, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So this is you kind of being put in the middle here between two factions and having to just say, you know, I'm not taking sides, but this is my thought on what's happening around you two people, or you two factions here, and then stepping away from it, you know, not taking the sides, but just having your input here. And it may be that you're, you know, there's somebody that you're falling out with, and it's like, don't look at the need to be right here on a subject. Everybody has their own perspective. This is time to step away from something and have your own perspective, a higher perspective on it, is what I feel to say here as well. So there's this sense of trusting your own instincts, not worrying if you're not on the same page as somebody else. Just let it be, walk away from it, you know, and know and trust that you have a better view of things, you know, deep down. Okay, what do we have here? We have the waiting game. I feel that you've been waiting for something for quite some time, and it's felt like you've gone round and round in circles. But this is the time when, you know, two paths will appear here, that you will be able to take one of those paths, and that, you know, it will be the right path for you, using your intuition again, is what I feel to say here. So there is this things starting to open up for you, you know, a pathway opening up for you is what I feel to say here. And you know, you've been going along and really having to find that inner strength to keep going with things when things have been difficult, is what I feel to say. To, you know, it's like you haven't quite got there with something that you've been wanting here, but it is going to happen with this 9 here. We've nearly ended this cycle that you've been going on, and we are about to start this new cycle. But right now it's like holding on in there with your strength, because it's about to happen here. But you know, you have had spiritual strength, and you've had your guides helping you, even if you've not really realized, you know, they've been holding it all up for you while you continue and progress on your journey, is what I feel to say here, Pisces. And one more from here. Whoa. You've reached your fulfillment of wishes here. So this is something coming in where you're feeling much better, feeling, you know, like you've got your wish coming to fruition here. You know, you can see, you know, this box of tricks here, this lovely you know, magic that's about to appear, and this feeling of wonderful abundance here. So the abundance is actually happening for you, because you felt helpless and hopeless, felt like these paths were just, you know, all going in the wrong direction. You wanted to get here to this sunlight here, but there was a pathway this way, a pathway that way. The way forward felt like it was stuck here, but it's not. It is just looking at it from a different perspective. You know, going forward from a different perspective will help you to get to where you need to be. The sun is here and it's ready for you. Just go in that straightforward direction and trust your instincts as you're going, and this will get you to this beautiful sunlight here, is what I feel to say. Wonderful. What else do we have for you? Okay, you are getting there. You really are. Blossoming as well. So this is a new direction. This is the newness. This is an awareness spiritually as well, and sudden awareness, and this awakening to something. So you may be having a light bulb moment, an awakening to your own spiritual awareness. This could be just a light bulb moment on something that you've got to do, a way of doing something, a way of finding that pathway. But there's a blossoming here, and this is where the abundance comes in. So let it happen, let it flow naturally, don't force it, just listen to your guidance. All of a sudden things will start to happen for you because you've listened to your inner guidance. Okay, so beautiful. And one more. Whoa, look at this. Joy and stability. So abundance, 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 and beautiful joy. And you know, it could be to do with your home life here that you're trying to get sorted. So you could actually find a new home, or that the home life you wanted will be there with you. You know, it could be your family, it could be the stability that you hoped for, it could be that you're just wanting to feel peace at home where you are, and you will be doing. Look at this beautiful sunlight here, and look at it, it's on this card as well, and we had it on the helpless and hopeless card. So you are really walking through that beautiful portal into this lovely place here. It's what I feel to say here. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I'm just going to take one of these Star Tarot cards. What do we have for our beautiful, beautiful Pisces? I've got two here actually that wanted to come out. We've got the Prince of Wands and we have the Princess of Pentacles. So it's actually time that you are going to get this stability. You're at the very beginning of this stability here. You have this one pentacle in front of you. You're learning, you're moving forward whilst you're learning, you're getting grounded, you're seeing the start of this beautiful abundance here, and the passion that you feel for this is wonderful. So you're not, you know, at the end of the journey, you're at the beginning of a new journey, you know, and this is what the awakening card was bringing in here. So it's a new fresh cycle where you'll be feeling very excited and wanting to really go forward with something because you've just realized that this is the path that you want to be on. It's beautiful. You know, we have the peace here with the swan, and peace and harmony is what I want to say here. And we have the magic with the unicorn here. It's beautiful. You know, you can really go for what you want here, and you will get that wish coming to fulfillment, and you will be walking through that beautiful portal into this really lovely feeling of joy and stability. So what I'm going to do is leave you with that and wish you a very beautiful month ahead. Much love.